Today we will do another poem by Rabindranath Tagore by the title of The Child. We've already done Heaven of Freedom and Breezy April by Tagore, and today we take up The Child. Now, for a little bit of background, Rabindranath Tagore was influenced by the British Romantics as well as by the sights, sounds, and traditions of his own Bengali culture. Tagore's attitude to childhood is certainly similar to the adulation of the child begun as a cultural movement by the British Romantic poets, as captured in such quotes as Wordsworth's famous, "The child is the father of man." Tagore praises the purity of the child, and if one thinks about it, one realizes that there is nothing as old as a child. Adults have been deeply influenced by time, place, and culture, but the child has remained the same, eternal and unchanging. The child is born every day among us in human form, yet he remains just as fresh, sweet, and innocent as on the first day. The reason that children remain so universally pure and clean is that they are nature's creation. This is Tagore's belief. Adults, in contrast, are to a great extent the product of their own doing. Now, for a little bit of an introduction to the poem. This poem, The Child, was written by Tagore in 1930. It was his only poem originally written in English. Later, he translated it in Bengali as Shishu Tirth, which means the pilgrimage of the child. It was Tagore's outstanding poem in his poetic career. The theme deals with the values of spirituality and humanism. It says that the journey of every man depends on his hope, faith, and duty. The poem has a flowing rhythm and depicts the spiritual journey of man through the ages, from the bondage of ignorance ultimately to freedom of enlightenment and self realization. At the same time, it may also be considered a celebration of the mother, the feminine principle in the universe. The poem portrays man's journey from the futility of existence and darkness of ignorance to the sprouting of new life as represented by the child. We'll continue with the text of the poem in my next lecture.